Hey tubers, welcome back to The Curious Consumer. I'm Ben, here bringing you a product review for a laser tag set called The Call of Life. Now, when I was growing up, laser tag was really cool, and it's really neat to see how laser tag has kind of evolved over the years. We used to have the laser tag with the black guns and the red stripe on it, or maybe some of you guys know the other laser tag set called Photon. Photon was another type of laser tag. Here, laser tag has kind of evolved over the years into there's sporting teams that go out and play like legitimate like laser tag games, but this is more of a casual at home kind of laser tag set. Really neat. It's called Call of Life. You can pick them up on Amazon right now. I believe they're about $59. Again, nobody is actually paying me for this review. I'm just doing this on my own. I had picked up a set just a little while back for me and my son. We were playing Nerf guns in the house, and of course, to kind of keep it from us breaking things in the house, I decided to get us something a little different, where little things or little projectiles aren't flying around hitting stuff in the house. So I decided to pick up a laser tag set. And I did some research and I ended up picking this one. So really neat. Let me give you a little tour of the gun, and I'll explain a little bit about it as well. So these guns look a little different. As you can tell, it doesn't look like an actual gun. The colors are very bright. They do that on purpose. They've got the orange front, obviously, so they can't be like this one has the orange front. This one here is an orange gun with a gray front. So the colors are meant to be bright and stand out, so they can't be misrepresented as a real gun. But as we go through the gun here, you'll see we have a speaker here. We've got these three little light areas here, which I'm going to show you in a little bit. These are your life bars. You have two control buttons here, your trigger, your on-off switch, your team indicator light, your firing light. You have an infrared emitter out and two infrared emitters in. So it can track where you're shooting and who you're shooting. So right here, I just unscrewed the top here so I could show you where the battery compartment is. It's right underneath here. It runs off of 4 AA batteries. You'll see they have some nice touches here with some pictures of course, like how many bullets you have in there and stuff. But it runs off of 4 AA batteries. I've been using this for a little while now. My son and I play around the house, like I said. We haven't had to change the batteries yet. So that's actually a really good thing. So when you're ready to use it, you put it right on like this, and it's kind of springy. And essentially you just screw these parts into place. And the screws don't fall out, which is pretty nice. Now, some of the cool features about this particular set is it's infrared battle, and it supports different combinations. What that means is you can have up to 4 different teams for this set. You can have as many guns as you want, but you could have up to 4 teams. So there's a blue team, a white team, a green team, and a red team, so 4 different teams. And the coolest part about this gun set, which is the reason why I picked it up, was because much like Judge Dredd in the comic books, one gun does a lot. This gun does a lot as well. It has 4 different guns inside of this one gun, and each gun has a different firing mode, distance, as well as hit points. So it's really cool. It goes in depth with hit points too. So each one of these light bars here equals 3 hit points per bar. So essentially you have 9 hit points when you're playing the game before you can't shoot anymore and it starts to flash. So each gun, it comes with a pistol. So the gun pistol is for every 1 shot, it takes 1 hit point away. You have the option of a shotgun. And for each shotgun shot, it takes 2 hit points away. You have an SMG or submachine gun. Same thing, 2 points every time you get hit. It hits 2 hit points. And then if you were to do the last one, which is the rocket launcher, the rocket launcher takes up 1 entire bar. So it's 3 hit points per rocket launcher. Now, I will say, with the pistol, you get 12 shots before you have to reload, which is really cool. It has a reload feature on it. With the shotgun, you have 6 shots before you have to reload. The submachine gun is 6 shots before you have to reload. You can pull the trigger 6 times. And then, of course, the rocket launcher is every one shot you have to reload. Now, there's a delay on the rocket launcher because they know it's probably the most powerful one, and a lot of people, if they wanted to win the game, would shoot people with a rocket launcher. So you kind of have to time it right. This gun actually shoots up to 40 meters away, about 120 feet, which is awesome. If you're playing outside, you're playing in the dark, or you're playing during the daytime, you can bring this out to parks and play laser tag, and you don't have to really worry about them not reaching each other. Now, when you buy a set, the $59 set comes with 2 guns. That's the set that I picked up here. Comes with 2 guns, which has been enough for me and my son, but I could always add on to that set later on. So let me fire this bad boy up, and let me just show you a little bit about how the controls here work. Oh, sorry that I didn't tighten the batteries up on that too much, but there you go. So you hear it kicks on. It's got a little bit of a pop to it. Again, the sound comes right out of here. You can see I'm set up for the blue team here, and if I press this button here, I can change colors. That's the red team, that's the green team, and then that's the white team. And I get to pick whichever team I want to be on. Now, right now, it should be set up for pistol. So if I pull the trigger, you'll see the firing bar hit. And the cool feature about this is there's force feedback. So just like in your video game controllers, every time I pull the trigger, it vibrates in my hand. So it's really cool. It's got force feedback, really awesome. If I would like to change my gun, I press this button here, and I can change it to the next gun, and I have to hit the reload button, just like I would in a real gun, to reload my gun, and now I should be shooting the shotgun. Pretty awesome. Go to the next one, reload, and I should be at the submachine gun. And then the last one, the rocket launcher. Reload. So you could see how that one, you would need to time your shots right. So really, really neat. Like I said, you have hit points here. So it's for every 3 hit points is 1 life bar. So you have 9 total hit points. And you could basically do the math on that yourself. Like when you're playing, oh, I got him with 1 shot of this. And every time you hit the other person, it will make a noise out of here to notify you that you've been hit. And then when you're done, when you've been shot enough times and your life bar is completely gone, your trigger won't work. It'll just keep flashing here to reset. And you just simply reset it by pushing down and pushing it back up and changing it. So really good quality gun. The ergonomics of it feel great in the hand. It really feels comfortable. I will say the battery life is good and long lasting. There's a nice hefty weight to the gun. Some of my some of the things that really impress me about the gun is the firing modes. I have 4 different guns I can shoot with. I have 4 different teams I can shoot, and each gun when I shoot has a different hit point, which I thought was awesome, like such a great idea. But some of the gripes I have about this gun is if you're playing in the dark. If you're playing in the dark, I'm just going to turn it on real quick. As you can see, this light is very bright. So no matter where you are, you will be able to see it, and it's on both sides. So it's on both sides of the gun. You see the light bars here, and you see this. While this is good to see when you're on the other team, it's not necessarily good if you're the hunter. Like, let's say you're hunting somebody, they can tell when you're coming if you're playing in the dark. So that's one of the features that I kind of wish you could dim it out or whatever. However, you can't do that, or at least I don't know of a way you can do that in this gun. Another thing that I wish they were able to do was turn the volume down. The volume stays the same the whole time. So if you're trying to be quiet or shoot from a secluded location to not give your spot away, unfortunately, you're not going to be able to do it with this gun. It's very loud. I mean, I guess you could try to muffle it with your hand over the top like this. But then again, you wouldn't be shooting as accurate. So those are just a couple of my little gripes there about the gun. But other than that, I'm really impressed with the quality and where laser tag guns have gone over the past, I don't know, couple decades, I guess. So again, guys, I really hope you found this review helpful, even if it was just to if you were trying to figure out whether or not you want to get a laser tag gun, or maybe if it was even just to see how to use these buttons here. Leave a comment in below the video here, and let me know what you think, or if there's any other laser tag guns that you've used in the past. Again, this channel, I like to kind of either give reviews to help people select merchandise, or maybe even kind of help people out with merchandise. So leave some comments below. Let people know if you have a laser tag set that you really enjoy. Just give people some ideas. Maybe you could help coax them into the right purchase. Guys, again, thanks so much for watching the video, and thanks for supporting my channel. Hit that like button for me, subscribe to the channel, let me know what you think, and I'll see you in the next one, guys. Check these out if you get a chance. All right, cool. Thanks a lot, tubers. We'll see you soon.